Today we're going to demonstrate the difference in the stitching of our uniforms versus the rest of the guys. So, for example, these guys here have single stitching. Single stitching means you have problems like this at times. It's very weak, not dependable. If you look over here, it's all single stitch. Right here, this is single stitch. And of course, we're in the crotch area, it's all single stitch. You don't want this because what tends to happen is it frays, starts splitting at the seams, and this is where your crotch is, and the last thing you want is for this to blow up and you have a big hole there. So you don't want single stitching, you don't want to have holes, you want pants that will last you a while. Let's go to these guys. These guys did a better job. Now their stitching is right here, it's called double top stitching, which means instead of going just one time, they went once, twice, and 3 times. So along the legs, these guys did a better job. And you can see the double top stitching. But for some reason, around the crotch area, where you need a lot of strength and support, they only did single stitch. So this here wasn't stitched 3 times, it was stitched twice. It's called single stitch. And that's okay, but is not that strong in case something happens, you bend over, you could rip these too. Let's go to ours. This is Salus uniforms. We do double stitching all the way through it. Here you see double stitching. From up here to where it's hemmed, double stitch. And of course, in the back of the crotch area, you have double stitching. Okay, this doesn't come up. That means everywhere we went, 1, 2, 3 times, we make sure that your pants stay on you and do not fall apart. They look good for a long time. Now let's talk about fabric. Let's go back to these guys. These guys use a real thin fabric. It's very, I wouldn't say, I don't know, the word's cheap, it's just very thin. And when you have that, what you happen to have is more fray, it wears out, and you lose the color. These guys, a little thicker, a little better, but us, we have some of the strongest fabric material out there. Now it's very strong, very durable, and it holds its color longer. Now when you first get it, it might seem a little stiff at first, but just wash it a few times. It's going to break in and be real comfortable. The bottom line is that this pants will last a lot longer and look a lot better on you than these other pants. Thank you for watching.